I'm going to start with just a nice gentle wake-up flow to warm up the spine, the major joints, and the major muscle groups. From there, I'll lead into a more active practice with a few variations of sun salutations, should you want to continue on for that, okay? So let's begin in a seat. We're going to close the eyes. We're going to take about 5 breaths of simply integrating presence for the practice. Okay? So a comfortable seat, eyes closed, and the breath goes in and out through the nose. And the mouth is closed. And you're not trying to do anything with your breath other than simply watch it. Tune into its sound. Tune into its feel and its quality. As we breathe in, inhaling, filling the lungs, we feel expansion of the belly, the ribs, maybe into the chest. And as you breathe out, we have the fall of the chest, the fall of the belly, the collapse of the rib cage. On your next breath in, float the arms up, reaching high. And as you exhale, hands to prayer at the center of the heart. And just thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for doing something good for you. And if you have that intention, that statement of what it is you're working on, working towards, either bringing into your life, your practice, plant the seed. And then when complete, extend the arms back up, opening the eyes this time, and then release the hands. All right, inhale, right arm up. Let's take a nice yawny side bend stretch. So maybe even opening the mouth, feeling the jaw stretch out. Exhale, side out. Inhale, rise up. Let's take it to the other side. Again, you can fake that yawn, or you may find surprisingly that if you initiate, want to follow. Inhale, come on up. All right, eagle wrap of the arms, right elbow comes under the left. We can rest on the shoulder heads or double wrap through the hands as well. Dialing thumbs towards nose. Right, nice time to get into feeling notice how the neck is. So shake of no, nod of yes, just kind of checking in. Sometimes we sleep in crazy positions, and I know for me, my neck is the first to feel it, so. Breathing in, feel the back of the heart open, a little separation between the shoulder blades. And then as we come out of it, we're going to separate the shoulder blades even further by just pressing away. Drop the head, round it. Nice. Inhale, open up the chest. And then as you exhale, the other side. Left under right, left under right. Again, shoulder heads, rest here, drawing the shoulders gently down. Or you can continue if you liked that, balancing out with the other side. The arms are actually working to squeeze together. And I can either go further, drawing elbows lower. I mean, that's a nice sensation for the trapezius, the neck, the sides. And take a little rock of ear to shoulder. And ear to opposite shoulder. And then go ahead and unwind. Again, as you come out, we're going to take that nice press, press, press. All right, so we're going to find this shape on hands and knees. So we'll bring the hands, the wrists right underneath the shoulders, hips underneath the knees. And here's that shape. As you exhale, pull the belly in, press away, drop the head, drop the tail. So now we can get the upper body and the lower body, little pelvic tuck. Inhale, reverse it. Lengthen through the whole front of the body. Feel the shoulder blades slide down to the hips, the tail lift tall, the chin can lift up. You can stretch the gaze, wake up those eyes. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And then here we're going to take a side bend, curling to the left. Drop the belly open. Exhale, side bend, curling to the right. Again, side bend. And opposite, side bend. Center back out and round out. From here, looking back, big toes touch. Sit back, hips to heels, and then extend the heart forward. All right, so we're really lengthening through the heart. We're going to bring those forearms down first. We're coming to child's pose. So here, I'm looking to release any tension in the legs, soften through the hip creases, the knee joints, let the front of the feet open up a little deeper, and just settle in. If you're feeling nice and close to the ground, you'd like to go further, you can stack hand to hand, forehead resting here. Or continue all the way to the earth. Arms outstretched. Arms outstretched onto fingertips. Arms outstretched, forearms down. Or arms outstretched, palms together, elbows bend, prayer over the back of the head. So one of those may relate to you today, and one may relate more to you tomorrow. So we got lots of options here. But wherever you are, you're settling in, and again, we come back to watching the breath. Watching the breath and how it translates to the body. So if I'm feeling points that feel really kind of stuck or tight, or challenged, I'm going to breathe right into that space. I'm going to visualize sending the breath into that area. And on the exhale, again, visualizing just tension, resistance, fading, dissipating. Beautiful. From here, inhale, come on up. And take the upper body over to the left. Hips stay low. Heart, again, leads the way. And then the head simply surrenders at the end. Elbows down, crossed for the head, fingerprints, any one that you'd like. We're getting a nice opening through the right side of the rib cage, but at the same time, no collapse on the left. Here we get this great opportunity to really breathe into the expansion of the ribs, breathe into the back of the lungs. And then center out, and we'll go to the other side. All right. So coming down. And again, trying to fill up the side of the ribs and the back of the rib cage with the breath, just like you breathe into the front of the chest, right? So we're directing the breath so we can greater support the elasticity in the lungs by getting full expansion and greater contraction of the tissues of the lungs. More complete inhales and exhales, slowing it all down. And with that, we slow down that busy chatter of the mind. We create more opportunities of presence. Okay, center back out, and now we're gonna take it up. Inhale, hands and knees. Tuck toes, lift the knees, we're in a down dog. Notice my hands are outstretched in front of me, not under me. And my legs are bent. Head hangs, no tension. Try to release the softness of the neck muscles. And then let's just straighten out the right leg. Allow the left knee to bend even further. And then switch it. And switch it with the rhythm of the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. and exhale. Inhale, come forward. Here's the plank pose. Pull the belly in, waking up the core muscles. Too intense. I'm going to set my knees down. Still working really hard. And just finding that level that is appropriate for you and meeting it as the day deems. Exhale here. Bring your knees down if they weren't already. As you shift back, circle the left arm and then reach it forward. Exhale it back. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. Pulling into the right arm. And keep the arm nice and straight. And exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more. Inhale back. Forward. Open up. And then we're going to go ahead and slide the arms through. Use my opposite hand to support the head. And again, I'm opening up the back of the shoulder blade, the back of the heart. Working a little twist. If you'd like to go further and you're comfortable down on the head, then the right arm can come overhead. The arms make an L. Nice, press yourself up. And we'll switch sides. Left hand will plant, right arm circles back. Inhale it forward, exhale it back. Inhale it forward, exhale it back. One more. And then we'll find ourselves threading the needle here. So I'm going to visualize a place on the center of my mat, and that's where I'm going to try to set my shoulder. So it's coming in the midline of the body. Again, I can let my head rest in my hands. There's no neck tension here. If I feel comfortable getting lower to the ground, then I can release the head and take the left arm overhead. Looking up, maybe towards the ceiling, but there's no strain. Breath remains at ease. And release. Press up. Okay, this time we're going to tuck the toes and sit back, hips to heels. Okay. This can be a lot, I'll tell you, right off the bat. Spend a lot of time in shoes, and if you don't spend a lot of time barefoot or opening up the feet, give yourself some time to ease into this. Okay, but I've got my toes tucked under. I'm going to see about coming on up and eventually working my way all the way up onto a seat, hips to heels. Feel a nice stretch through the back of the ankles and the calves. And as we're here, we're going to use this opportunity to open up the chest. Hands interlaced behind you. And draw the shoulder blades together and down. At the same time, right, that they're reaching down, try to pull the hands apart. And release. Okay. Hands down. Again, we return to down dog. Legs can stretch out, lengthen out. And this time we're going to see about taking a leg up into the air. Left leg up, bend the knee, and open up the hip. You're going to get a nice stretch on the inside of the right leg, the back of the right leg. And here, we're opening up the front of the left thigh, hip flexor. And we're also getting to tone a bit of the back of its hamstring and glute. And we're doing that by pulling the heel into the bum. Okay. Straighten it out, place it down, and we'll try the other side. Right leg goes up, bend the knee and open up the hip. Okay, so I'm going to give an alternative for this one if this feels too much or it's just not the day for it. The same action can happen with a knee down. Same thing. Same thing, same action. I'm going to also get into the hamstring by heel, come into the bum, and fire up into the back muscles and the posterior chain. Still getting some grounding of the left leg and a stretch up through its inner thigh. And then release it out. Okay, coming on up, we're going to take the left leg forward, 90-90 on the legs. We'll press into the thigh or press to the knee and round in, looking towards your belly. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, little draw forward. And release. Okay, opposite side. Right leg comes forward. Again, hand to the thigh. I'm going to give a bit of a press away to pull the belly in. I'm doing this to ensure that I'm not just dumping and sinking here. Nice integrity, hips pulled in. Right? Or I'm going to go further to the knee and really tuck and round in. Release. And again, bending a little bit deeper. All right. And so we come to the inside, back toe lifts. We're going to take a little straddle and gently lunge from side to side. Hands have very little weight on them. You can take this to what's called a wide-legged down dog, walking the hands forward and releasing the head. Nice stretch to the whole back line. Both legs bend here. And then hands slide in, and we'll walk ourselves to the top. Feet come in, all the way up. Nice breath. Interlace the hands, turn the palms up, and the entire side body is going to go right. You can look up, turn and look down, and then rise to the top. And let's go to the opposite side. Extending to the left. Legs are really strong here. Feet are rooting. And maybe giving the neck some freedom, looking up. And gently rolling down. And inhale back up. Exhale. Hands to heart. All right. Have a great day. Or let's continue further. We're going to go into some salutes to the sun. Okay. So starting standing, toes pointing forward, no wider than your hips. Okay. So as I look down, my feet aren't outside my hips, they're really right under my knees, under my hip bones. Okay. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again, hands plant, right leg back. Runner's lunge. Knees over ankle, lengthen through the crown of the head, hands to the mat, it's a down dog. Inhale, come forward plank. First round we'll do knees down, elbows in, releasing to the mat. And here it's simply a cobra. There's no weight on the hands, they're simply there for balance. Elbows slide back and towards each other. And serpent tail is really strong. Okay. Exhaling, release. Press yourself up and send it back. From here, we'll step the right foot forward and then again lengthen through the crown. So if I'm not comfortably touching the ground, I'm going to add some blocks, right? Some support so that I don't have to overreach here. From here, step to the top of the mat, push it off. Inhale half, exhale full. And then breath in all the way up. Exhale right back down. Inhale half. Exhale full. Left leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale forward. Exhale, knees are not, lower down with control. Okay. Inhale, chest lifts. And then this time, let's add the legs. So we've taken the cobra and made it a locust. And exhale, release. Press it up and send it back. All right, left foot steps forward. Right leg joins. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, breath all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Inhale up. Little back bend if that feels good to you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Right leg back. This time, right knee down. That 90-90 we had earlier. This time, take the arms up. And exhale, press the hands down. Down dog. Shift forward plank. And again, we lower. Elbows squeeze in, lower down. This time, hands behind. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Lengthen. Exhale, step to the top. Half lift and fold. Beautiful. Breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it out. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Left leg back. Left knee down. Arms up. Exhale, hands down. Down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Again, hands behind the back, but both ends lift. And release. Up and back. Left foot forward. Right leg joins. Half lift. Full fold. And big breath up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale half. Exhale full. Right leg back. Right knee down. Lifting up. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Down dog. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, hands just fly as you reach both ends up. Exhale, release. Up and back. All right, right leg steps forward. This time back knee comes down, right to at other side. Exhale to the top. Step back again, down dog. Shift forward. Exhale down. Arms again fly. Both ends lift. Exhale, release. Up and back. Beautiful. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, elbows down, Sphynx pose. All right, nice pull forward through. Shoulders together and in. Hands are pressing. And exhale, release. Press it up and send it back. Beautiful. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Again, low to Sphynx. Now, Sphynx to forearm plank. Back to Sphynx. Slide the hands back, hands and knees, and child's pose. And forward folding, harnessing the energy. Feel your breath rhythm slow down. Slide your hands back under shoulders, lift up. Right hand comes out to the left, left behind you. Take a little twist. Looking behind you. And then let's take the head opposite direction over to the right. Unwind, switch sides. Right. Supportive hand behind. Again, if I'm not reaching the ground, I can elevate it onto anything I need. It's a kickstand for full extension in the spine. And then the head only comes around. Gently unwind. Nice breath up. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.